welcome to Dungeons and Draggets, a game where me and my friends get together in my basement, the traditional place to play D&D, and play D&D. Let's get some introductions in.
Hi, I'm Dusty, playing Twitch Tinkerfoot, the Halfling Bard.
Hi, I'm Miko, playing J Blue, the human rogue.
Hi, I'm Xander, the dragon monk who can't roll for shit.
The tumble's good, though.
No, you're good at tumbles.
Well, tumbles, yes.
You should have done a backflip.
I'm John, playing Tarbin, the dwarf, who also can't roll for shit.
Yeah.
Or pass a tumble check.
No, you rolled.
Or a will save.
And you rolled and ate shit.
Ah,
Well, I mean...
I'm also a popsicle.
Tarbin, that's
Anymore.
cold.
No, you were.
Oh, yeah.
I was what?
You were. You were a popsicle.
Speaking of
Yeah, that's true. I
shocking
was a
moments.
popsicle.
Thanks, popsicle.
And I'm Mackie playing Ashton the Ranger.
Hi, guys. I'm your DM, Elkalai, and we begin this game the way that we begin all of them. Last time!
Last
Did you
time.
just spit out a marker?
Alright.
Go on.
We woke back up in the sewers, and
We took a good long nap.
Tarbin wasn't there. Yeah.
Right.
He wasn't there when we got there either. But yes.
And we had to decide what to do.
We got a message from our scroll,
All
from
right.
those that was that captured Tarbin, to meet up at the Pearl Plaza, which was at the used to be the mecca of the city. Now it is a rundown, dilapidated.
Hold on. Captured me because I was heroically saving all you guys.
That was
It a
2
distraction.
episodes ago. We're past that. You need to move on.
It's still important.
You need to move
Still
on,
important.
okay?
Heroically.
Oh, wait.
You put
I'm
your-
going to be the one singing of this, so just remember.
And he bravely ran away.
That's a couple
and,
weeks ago, actually.
We found out that he was not in this place that they told us where they were.
That's
I
pretty
used
close.
a spell 3 times, and then the third time finally fucking worked.
Third time's a charm.
Found out he was in a dilapidated tower.
The dilapidated tower.
That's right.
That's exactly what I was thinking too when you said that.
And decided how to fucking... Didn't you just warp us in there, basically?
Dimension door, duh.
Yeah.
We-
Opportunity knocks, bitch.
All right.
Nice.
And
The
we weren't
dimension door.
opportunity.
Hello, I'm Opportunity. Wham!
Opportunity as a murderer? All right.
And I did a backflip for good luck.
You did.
Which
Didn't work out.
Kind
well.
of.
Yeah.
which explains our luck.
It was foreshadowing.
But yes.
There we go.
Yes, it was.
And
Everyone kicked some ass.
Yeah.
And
we murdered.
yeah.
Well, no.
Wow.
Have we not murdered?
We
a single-
broke some laws. Broke some laws.
I sealed the
Broken
guy in a
box.
stone wall.
Yes,
He
you
did.
That
He
was-
built that wall.
Built that wall
Around-
on rock and roll.
Yeah, that's much better. Around Otree, and we took care of the other guy.
Well,
And-
no,
No,
he
he
got
kinda
away.
She got away.
Well, whatever.
We did
We
kill the other
took
player.
care of the other guy. You got
I
away.
killed the
I
other
almost
player.
got
so
thrown
I was
out the
Relevant.
window.
Yes,
Oh yeah,
you
you
did.
did kill. You killed a
I
cleric?
did get thrown
I
out.
killed the
outside?
cleric with fire and lightning.
Very, very frightening.
Got it.
Yeah, and then a lot of stabbies.
No, like no stabbies at all.
What?
Actually,
Yeah, we did.
there is an exactly 0 stabbies.
It's
Okay.
been a
Yeah,
little bit of
right.
slicey.
That's a slice.
Slicey,
Didn't really get it
fine.
No stabbies.
Fine. Knife play.
No.
Oh,
That's right.
drop down.
I'm into a little bit of bloodletting.
Yeah,
Except
exactly.
that he didn't bleed.
And what's the last thing you did?
Our shadowy guy.
You kept hitting Fatty with lightning, right?
Like 37 times and he took like 4 points of damage.
Right.
You better have like magic boots of lightning absorption or something.
And
Like
then
that
Ashton-
what did Otree say before?
Well, Ashton ended up using the nature around him to try to slow down the black shadowy thing, the
Oh,
undead
that's right.
thing, that still managed to get away though. Which, hopefully, if the dart or the thing from the flute is still stuck in him, we might be able to locate that later.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
When
But, excuse me, Otree did get pinned down, had the obsidian dagger to his throat, which
Yep.
allowed you to.
and he basically is saying, "Oh no, please don't kill me. You're so big and strong."
Something like that.
That's
And
not
made sure
exactly-
he said that to have his people stand down
Yeah.
and used ghost
And then,
whisper, no, ghost sound
and then
to
more fire.
amplify that
Yeah.
out to the people to get them to stop.
There's
and
more
then-
fire and lightning.
More fire and lightning on the cleric.
So did you kill him or no?
He is currently, right now, last we left, Otri is pinned beneath Jay with the dagger to his throat, with him saying, "Please don't kill me," as he's been innervated, and now being life essence drained from the dagger, which is now a bigger problem than Otri, as far as I'm concerned.
What are you talking about? It's fine.
And,
I do this all the time.
That seemed appropriate.
All right.
All right, I think that's it. So, guys, that's where we begin. Otri laying on the ground with a bunch of shattered stone around him. The wall disformed, discolored, and disproportionate to what it used to be, as you used its stone shape to make a little alcove in there. The courtyard has been cleared for a little while now, and your fat friend is no longer there. Otri lays on the ground underneath you with the tip of your knife to the bottom of his throat, where you have started to make a scar, noticing that the knife will not let somebody, or at least in this case, bleed. It is just leaving the scar behind, as though that the wound had already healed itself. What do you guys do?
He froze me. I want to burn him.
Oh, Jesus.
I will handle the torture this time. You got the last one.
Use fire.
Okay. I'm just gonna go in the corner. Oh wait, it's a round room. Okay, never mind.
He pees in the corner.
It used to be round, Ashton.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go in a corner then and ignore the torture.
Well, guys,
I go pick up his sword and the Londi thing.
go ahead, disarm him.
Those are laying near him. He still had that. The sword you do not see.
Where's your sword?
What?
And I press into his throat. I don't make any more cuts, but
It's an extra dimensional space right now.
That's fine. Look, let's cut right to the chase here.
oh,
You gotta tie it.
The chase is I have no hammer or axe. I need a sword.
We'll go buy you one.
That's right. I blew up all your weapons.
Not all of them. A good portion of them.
They tend to shatter lately.
I want that sword. It's
I'm
so
gonna go
nice,
with
demon.
I'm gonna go with diplomacy. Just lean down and like, my friends here are very, very bloodthirsty. You realize that, and a little bit hungry too. He hasn't eaten yet. You wanted us arrested for the magic stuff. I believe we're above and beyond laws at this point. What are you trying to do?
Twitch, listen to me very carefully. You are all in a lot of trouble right now.
You too.
We could take care of this. We could let me go down, just take care of everything in one quick, tie it up in an easy bow, tie it up in a nice, neat bow, and be past all this. I don't need. I don't actually know what that means. I'm
there's
sorry.
a lot of talking going on,
Yes.
and not a. Sorry, let me do this in character.
Absolutely.
I'm hearing a lot of words and not a lot of sense.
Just, we can all go together right now. I could clear this all up in central office. Just come with me. I'll have Gentrimorty, Sir Gentrimorty, take care of all of this right now. We can go there right now.
Why are they after us? Why are you after us?
I just have orders. Sense motive. One person is in charge. One person may assist.
I will.
I will roll the assist.
You'll roll the assist.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'm pretty high in sense
My
motive. I don't know
assist
where
is
you're
a
at.
knife.
And
What do you have for motive?
roll your sense motive and add 10 to yours, Miko, to see how much you assist.
On the front page.
No.
Where you at? For motive. Opinion.
What? Oh, sorry.
Was he? 12? I'm 13.
Okay, do it.
1.
What?
One. Okay, the primary roll got a
Are you
1.
fucking kidding me?
Out of the gate. 1.
The primary roll got a 1.
Like, seriously, what the fuck?
My like without any bonuses is 9.
Yeah, this still takes me to a 14, but yeah.
He's
That's a
he's shaky. He's definitely talking fast. He is scared.
What is out there in that behind the black
No,
stuff?
that's a good question.
Underneath the black curtain or the black cloth out there. What is out there?
A thing that you should probably leave alone.
Continue.
That's not helpful.
Okay, so now I want to go press the button.
Right.
Do not go press the button.
So
Archie, I don't think you understand what you're dealing with right now. We're not here to play games and play silly stuff. These
It's
people
a-
will murder you. What is it?
I don't actually know what they're called. It's a creature. It's gray skin. Think of it like the way a cleric can turn undead, but he can stop your magic from connecting with you.
Was that thing that just got out of here a minute ago?
No, that was its master.
What was that?
That. Sorry.
Dingo hopper.
Put
That's a
fork in his
fork.
eye.
That is Brevetin.
The guy that escaped is Burvitten?
He was. That was his name when he was alive.
Oh, even better.
And he's the master of that thing under the tarp outside?
He created that thing under the tarp on the outside.
Well, we
yes.
scared that guy off. I'm pretty sure we can take his creation.
I'm not worried about that thing right now. We do not need to. If you want to go kill it on your own, that's fine. But Tarbo, we
I need a
really
weapon
need to sit down
first.
for a second and figure out what's going on because we are getting in over our heads really, really quickly.
Look, I just want to walk away from this.
Yeah, so do we.
3 hours with no legs now. Well,
Let's
no,
all
we already are
calm
walking
down.
away from it.
We will.
And make sure we understand that I was assigned to bringing you in, and if I don't, if I go missing, if I don't report in, they are going to assume you murdered me. If you keep me prisoner, if you do anything, that is what they are going to assume, and you will have the full force. Not the town guard, not the district guard. Sir Gentrimorty himself will come down. I had an assignment to bring in the casters. It came from the town that casters had showed up in this district. I was to bring you in to Sir Gentra.
I mean, that sounds legitimate.
No, this is above his pay grade, unfortunately.
Yeah. Maybe we cooperate and see if we can nip this in
Alright.
the butt.
How far are we from the thing that's covered in black cloth?
Oh, not far. 1,000 feet. It's out in the courtyard, so
What if we told him to summon his masters or whatever, and they meet us here, we talk it out, they don't bring in a lot of people, and we just go from there.
That's assuming trust on their behalf, and I think right now at most we might be able just to trust Orchard here, right? You and I are gonna have a little accord here. We're gonna be friends.
we have quite an accord right.
All right. This is what we're gonna do. You
Let
can't
me
find-
go. Sorry,
drink.
Jay. He may be talking. He is definitely trying. He's trying, but more important than anything, that knife that you were holding to him, like he's not trying to break away from you. He's not an idiot, but he is trying to get that to stop touching his skin. He is moving back slightly. He's making it. He's not jerking away. He's pushing
here
it
to,
back
like-
against your hand on the back of his head, so that it's not. He's trying to not let it touch his skin.
Let's do this. Your mission has failed. That's fine. We'll go with that. You cannot find us. That's fine. One of you. We can have him on the inside for us and give him the telegram scroll because he saw the other telegram scroll.
I honestly think, from what it sounds like, if he goes back without catching us, they're just going to send bigger and better guys.
That's fine, but he can still steer him away from us while we figure out things. Because I assure you, my intention is not to destroy the city and not to destroy you or your Gentrimorty or anything else, but we have bigger fish to fry here. What do you know? What do you know about these kobolds that are constantly raiding? Like, clearly you are well prepared to fight these things. You've seen your specific skill set, ice included, seems to be very focused on fighting these things.
I was tasked to bring in a creature known as Quizcollect. That was my original task coming to this district, but upon hearing that there were human mages, I had to change what I was doing suddenly.
So you're only interested in the human mages?
Humanoid. Humanoid-ish, just not
I
a
know.
wild. That's all I can tell you. That's all I know. That is what I'm here to do. I am doing my job and nothing more.
Whatever killed Quizzy is after us as well.
I did not know that Quizcollect was dead.
You do now.
He can't be.
Go on.
But Even would have known.
This is true. We didn't know that he was dead.
He was just taken
that
to
he
the
was
portal.
taken.
So if he's alive, so then they're tied in. What is your connection to Bravitin?
Vitten is. If you don't come quietly, it becomes his problem.
He's your executioner, your inquisitor, more or less.
Think of him as a jar. He is himself, but what he contains in him is not. He is quite good at taking energy, as he started to do to your friend over here. That is how he was able to bring himself to such a lesser form of undeath, was through energy he had collected centuries ago. But this new magic that is forming, he is still learning. I don't know much more about him other than that. The only time he works with me is when it becomes apparent that my quarry is not going to come in. As it became apparent with your group. Please, may I stand up and discuss this with you like men?
We are talking about this like men.
Please take the dagger away from my throat.
I will not.
Is there a save against resilience fear?
Yes. Reflex.
We could.
He gives you a look, but he doesn't do much more than that.
We could sidebar for a second so he can't hear us.
I'm straddling.
That's going to be difficult.
I'm straddling
Oh,
him.
okay.
You're in
All right,
a-
fine. I mean, maybe we could see if they'll be willing to meet us in neutral ground. We could discuss this. I'm not walking to their central office.
I'm not going to central office either.
If they'd be willing to meet us at like Kabar's bar or something like that.
Let's not involve Kabar.
Okay. Well, then the warehouse, someplace neutral. They don't know a warehouse. There's tons of warehouses in the city. Somewhere.
We're definitely in between a rock and a hard place. Between
We
the
can't just
kobolds-
say fuck off and walk away because
Absolutely.
that's not going to work.
No.
No, and I don't doubt that he's, not telling the truth. That if we just, straight up,
I am
murder him a little
I am
bit.
100% intending for as soon as we leave and if Orchard's still alive, sorry, buddy, that you are 100% going to betray us or try to get back at us. So it's just a case of what do we do with you from here?
well, even if you, so either you're going to betray us or they're gonna just fucking kill you. Like,
Take me outside of town. I'll just leave. I don't need to come back. I can't betray you if I'm not here.
Will they kill you if you go back without us?
No,
Will they listen to you?
to a point.
Could you arrange a meeting between all of us?
A meeting?
A peaceful meeting? They bring 5, we have 5, period. It's as neutral as it's going to get.
He's sweating. He is terrified. He feels the dagger against his throat and against his better judgment. You see him like, no, they will immediately.
Descend on
If
us
I-
like fucking dogs.
They will do anything that they can to do whatever they do with your kind.
Why are they so afraid of our kind or so
That
against
is
magic? And
not
that's
something
above
that
your
I
pay
know. I am only paid to bring you in.
I think
I
we
have a
break their
very
monopoly.
specific skill set.
We break their monopoly. They obviously control magic. They have a guy that can suck it and stuff like that. We're outside of that.
He can suck it
that
already.
we're outside that sphere of influence. We break their influence.
You know. Which I wonder if the kobold then is the case of that. Because the kobolds have this not so much innate magics that is messing with the force. But then why are the kobolds constantly raiding here? So much doesn't make sense.
So the chances of us having a peaceful sit down with these people are still
No.
It
If
won't
they know
happen.
where you are, they will. Please, I'm trying to work with you. Please.
Oh, I
just let
know.
me go.
I haven't punched you in the face yet. And you have an oh so punchable face. So just,
He looks over and he tried.
that's what he does.
he succeeded.
Yeah.
I still want your sword.
It's in an extra dimensional pocket right now.
I'm more thinking of that wand he was carrying.
Well, the
So-
wand and the sword make the big ice guy that sucked me
He
up.
doesn't carry a wand. It's a rod. That's what you're talking about. Okay, I wanted to make sure that. Okay.
Yes.
That's laying next to him.
Jaka. What do you think about this particular situation? Since you seem the closest
To what?
to, I don't want to say Cobalt King, but you seem to talk to some of them. We are in a...
Secret meetings behind alleyways
Yeah,
that
well.
you didn't feel like telling us about.
We could trade him to the kobolds.
I didn't have a chance to say it. We got sidetracked. I forgot.
It's been a busy 48 hours. Let's just say that much.
Isn't your meeting tonight? The note said tonight.
No.
That's a different game of Hide the Lizard.
Oh boy.
But I haven't heard or seen any of our scaly friends at all. Since it's been a while. I can't just do the kobold signal in the frickin' sky. Oh,
There's
that
not like
was
a
good
lizard
idea.
call? You can't do like a lizard mating call or something?
Right? Like a.
No, sorry.
So
The Murloc
it's
noise.
still like the middle of the night. Right?
It's the middle of the night.
Middle of the night. So
Yeah, midnight.
down in the courtyard, there were a ton of people there. Whatever this thing is in black cloth is still there. Being dark, and now that as far as we know, everyone's gone. Right? It would be reasonable to imagine that there are torches down there somewhere.
Oh yeah, it's
Super
lit.
dark.
It was lit for your meeting, and they're still lit.
All right.
It's
While
lit.
they're hunting this guy, being moderately confident that there's no one left around to shake me from behind because they all disappeared, I'm gonna try to exit the tower and get slightly closer to this black cloth.
Sure.
Not too far, or pretty far away, but I didn't go too far from the tower. I want to just pyrotechnics a torch and burn the black cloth off of whatever's there.
All right.
Standing far enough away that I could get
I hope
away
the cloth
from
is
whatever's
off.
under it.
It's and the cloth are flammable.
Okay. So, Tarbin, you're standing up by the window still because you were blasting and lightning and going fucking crazy.
When I walked over by them because I was going to pick up a sword that wasn't there.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, you guys do see a flash come from outside. You
My destruction senses are tingling.
use pyrotechnics.
Is that a table I
take
see?
take a torch that's lit nearby. It explodes. You kind of control the flame and hit the cloth. The cloth starts to burn, and underneath in a cage, you can see a creature. The only way I can really describe it, a solid gray creature. It doesn't have. It's humanoid in shape. It doesn't have any kind of genitalia that you could tell. It doesn't have anything that sets it apart other than this gray humanoid-shaped form and two huge white eyes as it lets out a screech that all of you can hear, and it bothers you more than you could possibly know. However, it was not directed at any of you, so no effect. You did feel it shook more than a fear. It shook more. It was almost one of your, think of a sixth sense. That sixth sense just really tingled. However, it does not affect any of you, and it is in a cage right now. It starts moving, its body shaping into almost nothing and coming back into the humanoid form, but not leaving that cage.
What's Archie's
I'm gonna
reaction?
head back to the tower.
Atri has no reaction to the scream other than to keep watching Jay and the dagger.
I assume you're familiar with that.
Yes, that is the creature.
Do you have a name for it, or just that creature?
I don't. That's Buttons.
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 I'm having trouble.
Let's call him
reading
Buttons.
Burvitton's. Burvitton's little friend, Buttons. Got it.
His name is Buttons now.
He is Buttons.
Sorry, I'm having trouble reading my own
It's alright.
writing. I
So we
apologize.
also have difficulty reading your notes when you're not looking.
Right.
So it's
Hey!
understandable.
I head back into the tower.
Okay, you're back inside. It's still making weird noises.
Now that I caused that ruckus, my job is done.
All right, what do you guys
There,
do?
there you go, guys. That's what's in there.
Alright,
Are
well,
you okay, Ashton? You just like lighting things on fire?
oh, you asked him that and
This is
not
why we
Tarvin.
get
Everything I've
along.
lit on fire.
Tarvin's already got a reputation. Ashton's been pretty quiet up until starting Kloss on fire.
Okay, so
I learned. In
I'm not the
home
brains of
school
this
that wasn't the
operation.
nice thing to do.
I refuse to believe that they're just wanting to send wave after wave of things at us until we're dead.
They don't want us to-
I don't believe that they want to be willing to sit down and talk about
they
it.
don't want us dead either. They want to capture us and
You know what I mean?
rubber stuff. Or at worst, they want to be able to absorb whatever nonsense is within us, which we still haven't fully explored the depths
There's
of.
another loud screech from outside.
And that thing's going to give me a headache in about 5
Instead
minutes.
instead of a meeting, we can send them a telegram somehow.
Actually,
What?
They still
that
have
other
the
scroll might be on the dead cleric. It might be on fire.
Oh shit!
If it's magic, it might be okay.
It might not be on fire. You
Go
might
get it.
not have been standing over by the creature.
What do
I
y'all
don't
go
want
get
to
it?
walk
At
that
it,
close
but
to it. If it sees
When
me,
you
I
did
don't want it to-
locate object on the telegram scroll, it was in the
I was
square
only had an
there,
idea
right?
that it took me over that direction.
Yeah.
I
It
couldn't
took you
really-
towards the square or it took you towards the tower?
towards the square.
So it's probably down there somewhere.
Check the cleric.
Well, I mean, the tower is past
Go check the cleric.
square.
Go check
know.
the cleric.
I don't want to get that close to the.
Are
It's
you,
a scary
are
monster.
you scared?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the screech.
So
You guys talk. I'll go get it. Fearless
what-
halfling.
So
I'm gonna get out of
I know this thing obviously is meant for us. What would this creature do to you?
Nothing. My magic comes from a different source.
Your magic comes from a gem, from an orb.
His eyes go wide. You do not need a sense motive to know that yes, that is exactly what it is.
Gently caress his chest.
Oh dear.
You can feel a lump.
Oh, that's not what I was going for. I was just going for an intimidation thing. But okay,
I thought you
you
were.
can
I thought you were
actually
looking for a
physically-
scar or
You can.
something, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, not
Yeah, good
definitely. Actually, yeah.
I'm good at
What
removing
is
body
he-
parts. I can probably remove an orb.
Why aren't you purple?
That's.
We,
I'm not here, but that's not a bad question.
but well, I could answer that in out of game ways, but never mind.
Okay,
I'm gonna
What
go
is
down
he
and look
wearing?
Robes, cleric robes.
Cleric robes?
Yeah, the spell that he had
Taran,
protecting
you
himself is
wanna-
long gone.
You like ripping and tearing things.
Oh,
I'm a
dear
little
God.
busy here. You want to like to show us his chest?
Produce flame, I burn his robes off.
Jesus Christ! I'm straddling him.
It gets very warm as his robes catch on fire. Yeah, there's immediate.
He
pain
put me in
versus-
a block of ice!
There's immediate pain versus presumed pain. He does stop, drop, and roll, so he is pulling away from you now because he's on fire.
No, that's fair.
okay.
I
Also-
also don't want to be on fire.
Thank you.
I will allow him to put himself out.
Produce flame.
In proper cleric form, he stops, drops, and rolls, and he's rolling around, putting his robes out. You monster. Downstairs, you've just reached the bottom
Jesus
of the tower. The
Christ.
creature is still screeching. You do notice that there are a
put
few
me
people who look
in a
homeless
giant
at the
block of
other
ice.
side of the plaza, moving
was a
towards
small
the
block of
creature.
ice.
Curious more than anything else.
I'm gonna go to the. My aim is to go to the cleric and give him a quick once over.
Okay, the cleric, he was running away, but he is semi-near the cage.
That's fine.
Okay.
I will make an attempt to not be just ho hum whistling, strumming over there, but use the darkness. Use the not the darkness. It's just shadows, everything from the torchlights, everything, and get close.
So the creature is kind of looking at those homeless people moving towards them, so you have a little bit of distraction, but you do need to do a move silently.
I will make some haste on that one.
Damn Taran.
20.
20. You get to the cleric.
Yeah, I
He
think I was gonna
is
make it easy
charred,
for
laying on the ground, very dead.
Alright, search him.
Search him. On his person, you find a charred wand, which is useless. It's destroyed. You find a longsword, and you find 2 rubies. Both of them, as you pick up, you can tell there is a glint of magic in them.
Okay. No scrolls?
No scrolls.
Okay.
And no remains of scrolls either. You know that there was, when you unroll it,
Right.
there's stuff that would have survived. He did not
I
have
will
that.
grab the rubies and the longsword and start heading back.
Okay. Other stuff he had was fused to him or destroyed.
Yeah, I figured so.
Probably more fused
Multiple
to-
lightning would tend to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm bringing Tarvin a longsword though.
Okay. Back to you guys. He has put out his flames. He is breathing heavily. He's going to be, what the shit?
You put me in a block of ice.
I put you in a block of stone.
He looks at you. He makes a quick motion like he's going to do something, looks at you, thinks better of it, and because I botched that roll, I will let you know, no one has said anything about picking up that scepter, the rod. It's laying right next to him.
Whoops. So, someone did.
No one has told, unless I missed
I
it.
said it at the beginning, and then you said the sword wasn't there. We kind of dropped it, but I said I go pick up his sword and rod.
Oh, I missed where you said
But
rock.
then
I thought-
we
No,
then we
look,
started
he
talking
didn't
about
do anything with it
yeah.
anyway, and you all just saw him that he definitely was about to go for it, looked at you and thought better.
Good.
I'll hit him with his own rod.
Could be fun to see what
Do it.
happens.
All right, I hit him with the rod.
That's not.
You just told me to do it.
No. Alright, I'm not there.
Wow.
so
You,
I'm
you
still
have a
coming
moment to
upstairs.
stop him because he went and picked up the rod and is now walking towards the cleric, who is backing away from you.
I didn't mean hit him with it.
I said we hit
I
him with his
did.
own rod. You said do it.
Who did you try to use that on? I forget. I don't want to like out of
He
character.
summoned an ice creature with it.
That's
He tried to use it on me, remember?
oh. Are you there? I don't remember if you walked away.
No, he's there. The only one who's gone
I'm
is.
gone. I
is-
went downstairs to go get the stuff.
He jabbed you with it. What's it gonna do?
My vision got a little hazy. Like, I thought I was gonna
It's just a
be his
focus.
friend or something. What?
It's just a focus item.
Really?
It's how I channel my power.
I think he's lying. Can't I
I
tell?
touch him with it.
Oh.
You're actually going in and touching him with it.
I'm hitting him with it. I'm not gonna like rest it on him.
If he comes in contact with it, it's...
Okay, so you're poking.
Oh wait, that might be a bad idea. That might be a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm seeing all kinds of bad ideas, but I'm not here. So,
Do it.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Do
That's a bad
it.
idea.
So what are we doing?
Look, just let me go. I will leave town and never return. I don't want anything more to do with this. It was a good way to make some coin. I have what I needed out of all this.
What was that?
What you are holding is more than I ever wanted.
Oh, you're not gonna get it back.
I had it long enough. I'm sure I can manage without it. Because I definitely can't manage with it if I'm dead.
How do you summon the ice guy?
A lot of training and an orb implanted in your chest.
Well, there
You
you
summoned him with an
So-
orb in my chest?
go. Oh,
dear
his
God.
chest.
He looks back at you, maybe just.
Thinking back to that vision
back.
that I saw, that wasn't a thing that ever happened. It definitely didn't happen in a split
Here,
second.
Tyler.
Definitely not.
I'm gonna walk over, hand you the longsword.
Is it special?
It doesn't seem like it, but just here, at least you're a little bit more armed.
Alright, I
Cause
take the longsword and I'm going like this with the rod like you did to me.
can I see the rod for one
The
second?
wizards that were sacrificing themselves
Mhm.
are. Did it seem like they were dying?
Yes.
They were definitely dying.
Yes.
Damn it.
Is he still on the ground, by the way?
No,
Yeah, he's prone. He had to stop, drop, and roll. He has not gotten to his feet yet.
Appraise, use magic device. He gave me the rod.
Okay, the
I'm
rod.
just gonna give a
Go
quick
ahead and
once
roll your
over of
appraise.
like, what am I looking at here?
Go do the appraise first.
I can assist on an appraise if it's stone or metal.
It is metal
21 on the appraise.
21, and he's going to give you an assist because it's
17
metal.
on the assist.
So that's going to be of 10. So that's another +2 to it. So you've got a total of
23.
23.
Yeah.
Okay,
It was
so
a plus 2.
you're over the 20.
Hold on. Go ahead and finish what you're doing.
Basically, it is a solid piece of cold iron. And at the top of it, where the top of the scepter sits, it's what seem to be very delicate claspers, but touching them, pulling them, these things are solid. It is holding a blue opal, almost clear, about the size of your fist.
My head.
That's the rod that you're holding right now. Now roll a UMD.
No.
It's okay. 4 plus 13, so 17.
17 on your use magic device. Holding this thing, you are not getting any sense of magic coming from it. However, as you hold it, you can feel your magic. You think that if you trained, if you learned how to use this, this could focus your energy. It is definitely, he is not lying. It is a focus item. This is helping him channel his magic.
I have an
And hold on,
idea.
Sandra's been trying to
Yep.
go ahead.
Yeah. Not yes, that's my name. Jay, hold him down. I have an idea.
Alright.
You guys get, okay.
Assume the
Carp-
position.
Is he still doing
It's
it?
just a focus wad. Like, I wasn't worried about it too much.
No, I know.
Okay, so you throw it away.
Just chuck it over the shoulder for
Yeah,
now.
you throw it away from him, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. He looks, what, why? No. Do you-
All right, I go over.
And I asked you, assume the position.
Oh Jesus Christ! No, he's face up. That's fine. And
That's not
That's what we're talking about, but okay.
Lay the fuck down.
He shakily does it. Please don't kill me.
And just
No, I'm not gonna-
reassuming
I'm
the
not gonna
position,
kill you.
But, this time with him on
I'm
his
not even
stomach
gonna hurt you.
and,
Gotcha.
head knife. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna hurt you. This is fine. Don't worry. I come over and I put my hand on the lump in his chest. Scry.
We're smoking the peyote again. Here we go.
What?
Jesus, tap dancing Christ.
I don't know what I've done.
20-sider roll. Get me your scrying roll. 20-sider plus level plus
something,
wisdom.
Please
Tell me
something
more,
more.
We need some redemption here. Someone has to.
Yeah.
I'm
redemption.
sorry. What roll? What?
Just him. Level.
Yes.
Wisdom modifier D20.
Okay.
This is where you need that 20.
Come on, baby.
I'll take it. We'll take
25.
25.
it. 25. Roll a 15.
Look at you, looking to look at things.
Yeah.
You put your hand in his chest. He doesn't quite know what you're doing. He's staring. He's saying, "No, wait!" Scry starts.
It's not a tumor.
All of you guys.
I'm really, yeah. No, nothing. Side note.
What?
Fuck you.
Jaka presents his chest, begins to no, wait! And all of a sudden, Jaka, your eyes go perfectly white. As you are no longer in the room with these guys, you are now scrying, you are ethereal, and you are looking over a war table. And that war table doesn't contain pieces on top of an undescript battlefield. This war table isn't designed to look like some other location. This war table is the town of Gentremorty. This war table is right here. You see flags, you see markers, you see troop displacement all throughout this table, and it's very obvious these are guards. These are people who work for the city. And standing at the head of the table, alone, dressed in pearly white armor, is what looks to be a normal man. He is standing, looking down over the map. And on the other side of the table, a younger boy, standing there looking with him. Both of them are concentrating very, very hard. And after a moment, the man steps back. Now, if you're outside during a beautiful day, and then you enter a house where the temperature is climate controlled, you might then realize, getting back to normality, how chilly it was outside, but the sun was shining and it tricked you. You have been in the presence of this magic now for so long that you didn't catch it. Mainly because I've been rolling behind the screen for you. As he stops the scrying on the cleric that you were standing with. And Gentremorty steps back, looks over to his son and says, "He's scrying back on us. Seal the room." The son immediately steps back from the table, goes over the door, slams it closed, puts both hands on the table, begins chanting, and your scrying is blocked. You return to yourself.
Okay.
The cleric is shaking. Not visit. He is now having almost a fit. You're back you're back in your
Okay.
body.
Can I just say I tell them everything you just said, basically? Because I'm not gonna repeat everything.
That's fine.
I just tell them everything that just happened, that I just saw. So that was interesting.
Oh, you're dead, Orchie. You're dead.
So now that
He was listening to me. He was listening. What did you expect me to do? Tell you what was going on?
No, that's
Then
fair.
you
You
would
did
kill
good,
me.
but you're dead anyway.
Yep. So now you're either dead or you're with us.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm totally with you. I'm completely with you. No, absolutely not. No, he is panicking. Throws out his arm, and you see a small black hole open. A sword skids across the ground. The sword looks like it's made of cement.
Is that?
That's it. That's yours. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Just take it.
Does it poof in and out because of something you can do, or the sword?
No, it's the owner's. I give it to you. I grant you the sword. I grant you the sword. Just take the sword. I'm very sorry.
What's the sword do?
Its activation word is watch. Just take the sword. Just take the stamp sword.
Tell me what it does.
It copies. It's
Later,
a
later,
mimic.
later. We need to scoot now.
Can we kill him first?
Take him with. We need to
Take him
scoot
away.
now.
But they can scry him wherever we want we go.
Yeah.
Are they still scrying him though?
But they know him and they know
Uh,
that
They
orc.
know us now.
Xander, you are now aware of what was going on. You can make counter scrying checks to make sure you're not being scryed on. Now,
Okay.
I've been making those behind the screen as a passive thing. Now you can do it actively.
Okay.
Alright, I have an idea. 1 second. Let me look up a spell.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do something. Like, if it's scrying on them, they're scrying at us at this point
Right,
too.
right. Hold
We're
on a second.
already targets. We need to find a hidey hole or something
I go
And-
pick up the sword while I'm,
and
looking,
just
while I'm trying to pick up the
figure
spell.
this out.
You pick up the sword.
I'm okay with not killing Ortree. Like, I still want to punch him in the face, but
So,
I'm perfectly
doesn't?
fine
On
with-
him, can I control the radius and the shape of deeper darkness?
No, it's a 20-foot radius.
Okay, I can like shrink it down.
I don't think. No, I'm gonna go with no on that one because that's
Okay.
that's not how that one would work. I'm sorry.
I was gonna just drop him in darkness so if they scryed him, they wouldn't see anything.
That's fine. Wait,
As you say that, Jacques at me goes, "That's not how it works."
Oh, okay. Thanks, Jaka.
No problem.
The more you know.
Yeah. Because knowledge is power.
All right.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I pick up the sword.
You feel it trying to bind itself to you. If you allow it, it will take an hour.
Jeez.
Does he have to
I don't know
stay
if I want to
still?
let that happen.
What's up?
Does he have to stay still?
He has to concentrate. He has to try to
Just
bind
hang on
himself
for
with the
now.
I'm just
we-
gonna pick it up. What do you want me to write down?
Let's get out of this tower.
Just label it watch sword right now because that's the activation phrase. I will give you the sheet later.
Let's just get out of this tower. Let's take our new companion, friend, whatever. Let's get out of here. Find a
Okay.
place we can hold on.
Let's go.
Wants to tie him up or what? Handcuffs? Or just want to make sure he doesn't do anything? I don't know.
The creature outside is now screeching
Yeah,
uncontrollably.
we need to go. We need
Yeah,
to
we
go.
need
Let's go. Let's
Don't
go.
tie him up. Just let's get out of
Fine.
here.
Go.
If Archie wants to
If
do
you
something-
run, we'll catch you.
I'm not going to run.
Stay
Wait, but he does
Let's
anything,
go.
he dies. Let's just move. Let's go.
He does anything. He does.
He dies.
I'm aboard this.
Watching, as you guys are walking out of the room, those torches down lower must have ignited more because it's getting bright out.
Yeah, we gotta go.
It's daytime.
No, or murder fairy, nuke fairy. Let's get out of here.
Nuke fairy.
Fair
I
enough.
love that we have a nuke fairy.
Nuke,
I don't. I don't like that.
nuke fairy. And,
All right, let's
and,
hype- let's-
Well,
Are you
let's
guys
double time it.
concerned at all about him doing something?
Do you want to go ahead and like tie up his hands or something? That'll help.
As we exit the tower,
Okay.
again, command plans.
Okay, hold on.
Bind-
I'm not going to let you do that because you have not exited the tower yet. The second you do, I will ask you what you're doing.
Okay.
You guys are on the stairway, leaving the tower. There's like I said, dilapidated tower.
Dilapidated
There's
tower.
light coming in, almost like it's daybreak.
That's not good.
No, that's not good at all.
It's a flash before a nuke.
The creature outside is now screaming nonstop.
We need to find a hiding spot.
You are starting to hear a commotion.
Yeah, we need to.
We got a double time. I bet you they're calling in something, some sort of
Ti-
orbital strike on this.
Oh my gosh!
I'm-
Time to go.
I'm betting it's.
Double time it.
It's probably one of the freaking fairies. My money's on one of those fairies. We need to go now.
Double timing it.
I'm double
Out.
timing
Out.
All right.
Haste, haste, haste.
Already cast haste. Well,
I'll take
I'm
this.
out.
Oh.
Okay.
it. I'm jogging ahead of everybody else.
Jogging ahead of everyone else. Right. You get outside. There are 4 meteors coming down from the sky, heading straight towards the tower.
Oh,
I was joking about orbital bombardment.
No, I wasn't. Go, 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 go.
Run!
Is there any? Look for any sewer axe. The sewer axe. is out.
Down, down, down,
That's the
down.
way to go.
Hold on. I grab everyone. I touch a staff and say blink.
All right. Choose the person that you're bringing with you.
Oh, it's only one.
Yes.
Choose the
one
person.
other.
Oh,
you
I thought it was
cannot
like
undo.
their dimension.
You cannot
No,
undo.
mine.
Choose the person you are bringing with you.
Who's closest to me? Who is right
Yeah,
behind
everyone. You. I'd say with the
Equal
craziness right
opportunity
now,
touching?
you managed to get people to touch you really quickly because you didn't say what you were doing.
me? I didn't. I just thought I could
So
pin door
choose
out.
a
I'm
person.
sorry,
2 of
guys.
you are about to blink. No discussion.
4 of them. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gabe's number 1. 3. Jaka.
Jaka.
Yay.
What
All
about?
right.
Bye, guys.
Huge.
Would it be
Go ahead.
5? The
I know. I thought it was like the regular spell.
Oh,
no.
no. Also our prisoner. It's a 5th person you could have chosen.
Oh, fuck. Well, I already chose
probably too late.
I would actually say, since he doesn't know you and doesn't trust you saying everyone grab on, I don't know if he would have
Yeah,
done
it
it.
is
But it
like,
doesn't
what?
matter. You and Jaka, huge puff of black smoke. Also, that means you guys have 1 round of blindness because you're standing in black smoke.
We were already running.
Yes, you were absolutely already
Just
running
going.
with a goal in mind. Absolutely. I'm not that mean. I'm just saying, right now.
I
you're
thought it was
going.
gonna work!
I am super happy that just happened. All right.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, sewers. Wait. When you say like meteors, is it like, oh, there's like this rock that's like, that size of that ball
It is
over there.
coming down from the sky enough to make it look like it's daybreak
Daybreak.
right now.
That's fucking weird.
For there are 4 large flaming spears coming down.
I don't like this.
Down and around
I think
would
you
be our
were
best
on the
bet.
right track, honestly.
Okay, the 3 of you, what do you do?
Run!
All right.
Can you dimension door us again?
No, I'm out. Whoa.
Because 1,000 feet is.
By the way, I have a
1,000
timer
feet.
going behind the screen. When
Yeah.
it hits a certain point, I'm saying they hit. There is no break.
I didn't
I
cast
went as
Kiss
far as I
Fire.
could in
Dimension
the
door.
direction of the warehouse.
Hey, hold this.
Hey.
Hold this right now. Hold this
Hey.
dagger. Okay.
There you go! There you go!
You feel a spell from your highest level spell slot re-enter your memory. Oh my god. What the living shit.
Taking this back.
Jay,
Go! Get us out of
Jay,
here!
you have a negative level right now.
Okay.
You have a whole negative level. You actually got 1 spell back from that at the highest level.
Group hug. Dimension door.
Alright. You guys poof out. You didn't say it. I'm not going to be a dick. You took him with
Yeah,
you.
this is a group
I'm
hug.
not going to be a
Grab.
dick.
Let's go.
Alright. You go 400. You go a far way away. You
700
guys are
feet.
standing on top of another building. You guys are all definitely separated because you didn't talk about where you're going. And you watch as 2, 1, and
Happy New Year. Wait.
as the building is decimated, the courtyard is decimated, and you see a huge ball of fire go up as 4 meteorites slam into the earth.
No one's gonna believe that wasn't our fault.
That being said,
Okay.
Tarbin, you're an evocationist.
I am.
You've been studying your magic under your master for quite some time, but
Master name.
you know this spell. This is the Creme de la Creme. Meteor was just cast on your location. A 9th level spell. The highest circle of magic was just used to attack you guys. I am going to start because they poofed out first. You guys are the first to act. You poof in. Where did you take them?
I went as far as I could at the dimension door in the direction of the warehouse.
You went towards the warehouse. Understood. Okay, so you poof. You didn't really know the area, so you ended up like 5 feet above the street. Bam! You fall. You land on your feet because yeah, lizard. And standing there in an alleyway is a young man who looks like he's seen some shit.
Oh no.
And he just looks, not you! And the boy just runs away. I don't want to be drunk again!
You might go have to drink again after seeing that.
And you see a man sitting on a wooden crate. I'm assuming that was you. Oh, magic. Such a interesting little trinket. You think you know how to use it, you think you know how to control it, and then you just end up with crap. Just crap for your entire life. Well, catch. He reaches down, he picks up the crate that he was sitting on, and just tosses it to you.
Right, catch.
Catch. You catch it. It is sticky.
Sticky high five.
There is ooze kind of dripping out of it, and it smells exactly like cotton candy. A 3x3 crate.
The fuck?
He smiles over at you. All of us need a little help from time to time. And he turns around and starts walking away.
That was weird.
I opened the crate.
You open the crate. Okay, so you put your hand on the top. You're strong enough. You rip the top off the crate, and a small tentacle grabs your arm. And instead of it being wrapping around it, it kind of goes through it and just kind of forms a cuff. And then it lets you go and goes back into the crate.
gave you a hug.
I'm about to blow up this crate.
You say that, and all of a sudden the crate feels much lighter as the creature inside of it goes through the bottom slat, and a 3x3 pink ooze cube sits on the ground in front of you.
Gelatinous cube.
Don't drag that hand.
Do we have a pet?
I think we have a pet.
Hey, buddy. Okay, get back in the crate. I won't blow you up.
It kind of like moves a little bit away,
I promise I won't blow you up.
moves a little bit farther away,
I put the crate down.
kind of sits there.
Okay.
Name him.
That's how you get attached.
It's yours. It thinks you're his daddy. Uzi. I don't know.
Uzi? Okay, Uzi.
No.
It moves a little bit closer, and that sword, the one that you not your new one, the sword that you picked up off the cleric, you have that off your belt right now because you had no place else to put it. It's an older sword. It was struck by lightning a few times. It's got a
And
little-
fire.
And fire. It's an older sword. That's not the primary weapon of this guy. It's an old rusty sword. And you see the ooze move closer, and it wraps itself around the sword, and you can see it cleaning the rust off the sword.
That's neat. Do you want more rust?
It goes back and kind of jiggles in front of you.
All right, get in the crate. We'll go somewhere where you get you more rust.
It goes in the crate.
Now let's book it. I'm not sure what just happened.
As you book it away, all you can smell coming from this crate is cotton candy.
We're gonna have very clean armor. Or
Sweet
something.
and low, let me
I
see
think
that
I'm still on the
tattoo.
peyote. I don't understand.
Name it Oxy.
Oxy.
Billy Mays.
But wait, there's more.
Somewhere down an alleyway, an old man stands there listening, his ears far more powerful than anyone could imagine, smiling. As he starts stepping away, his ears growing, his skin tightening, and the young elf boy, knowing that his pet finally found a good home, continues on his way.
He does not know us very well.
Thank you very much, Ulturus.
Oh dear.
Interesting.
Well done to our Patreon members who have given this game a little bit of flavor, because Ulturus, that was brilliant. This will be fun.
Did you just call it flavor and you said things smell like
It's cotton candy is the flavor
Very
here.
good. You're fired.
All right, you are running towards the blaze with a crate. The crate is fairly light, actually. It's not a very heavy creature. The crate probably weighs more than the creature
My
itself.
light load is 150 some odd pounds. So.
Okay, you're twirling it like a freaking basketball. There's just ooze going everywhere. All right,
Uzi, no.
The Harlem ooze trotter.
all right. The three of you, Dimension Door. What was your target?
Wherever I was looking, 700 or so feet that direction away from the explosion.
You actually end up on a roof watching.
Don't
this
care.
thing,
We
yeah.
want to. Ooh.
You watch it happen. You can hear the screaming. You can hear people that are caught up in the radius. The radius of this thing was quite large, but obviously it was only the radius on it was probably 150 feet. So, and the screaming from that creature is gone.
Oh, the creature's gone.
Well, that's good. It can't suck all that.
Yeah.
All right.
Or it just got.
Your prisoner is standing next to you, shaking. Your arm is absolutely throbbing. Now I'm going to give you a restriction for a while, until I say otherwise. And please remind me if I don't mention it for a while. That arm that you cut cannot be used in spellcasting. It's mainly a roleplay effect, but I expect you to use it. So that arm is dead to magic. As you channel through it, you can just feel the magic fizzle. It doesn't feel right. It's all... Think of it like a tingle. You're paralyzed in that arm as far as magic goes.
I'm going to give you a dagger back.
That being said, legitimately, that was brilliant. You're getting bonus XP.
Whoa, I don't.
That was
really
very fun.
none. Not. That's creepy, dude. That.
All right, creepy.
No, I
Or
appreciate. Thank you. Don't get me wrong. Orty thanks you as well. Right?
Yeah, no, I definitely consider just stabbing it through you.
No. Here.
Shaka, roll 20-sider plus wisdom plus...
Remember, he's not with us, so if he's
Yeah.
trying to scry
Yeah.
an Ortree.
You're good.
I know.
Okay.
Got this memorized by now. 16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay, I needed that number. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's get out of here. I mean, let's get to the warehouse, I guess, our meeting spot.
I have to assume so. Oh fuck, we never found that telegram thing. Well, that's gone.
That might survive. We can look for it later.
GG.
Read a message on it and see if anything comes back.
Well, that'll be in a few.
No, you're probably right. It's probably the warehouse for us.
I have an idea. This would be silly, but just in case it comes back, I'm gonna write on the telegram scroll. If found, please return to Tel Aviv.
Yes.
I misplaced my scroll. Thanks. And I'll send it on mine to the other one, wherever it is.
God.
I'd really rather just write, I lived, bitch.
Ooh.
P.S.
Okay.
P.S. You missed.
Okay. What do you guys do?
Let's go. Let's make our way over there.
Warehouse sound good?
The warehouse is a good place. I think it's
I'm
nothing
sorry,
permanent.
like,
It's something you use.
Did you want us to let you go and, stand a chance by yourself, Mr. Ortree?
Please.
Sorry, what's your first name?
I never came up with one.
I figured.
I mean,
Bob.
Jerry.
Jerry. There you go.
Fucking
Jerry Otree.
We're gonna call you Ortree.
Yeah, I'll say.
That's right.
Joey Archie sounds like a
Hey, every
Irish.
once in a while, I don't plan it that
Yeah,
well, okay? There's a lot of names.
He sounds like an Irish orchard farmer. Like, I don't need Jerry
Jerry
O'Tree.
Or
Otree.
Phil Geriatric Doctor.
No, sure. Look at the apples.
Sorry.
The red delicious are the best.
Yep. No, you're come on with us if you like, crazy.
You are basically a volunteer prisoner. Just follow us.
Otree looks over to you. Do you mean it? If I choose to leave right now, will you let me go without killing me when I turn my back?
No, come on.
You have
What
as
are
much.
you laughing for? Let's go.
Okay, so okay. He sighs, looks at the ground, and follows. Okay.
We'll let him go eventually. Right now we need.
Oh yeah, no,
Okay.
definitely.
I have no desire to have more unnecessary blood in our hands.
I'm sorry,
Bigger.
I'm feeling a little funny here. I didn't
understand.
want to do that.
I understand.
And I gave you a
I'm fine.
kindness, just follow us.
All right, we're gonna skip ahead. All of you guys meet back at the. I was about to say tavern. Now I can't get the word
Nope.
tavern out of my head. Jesus Christ, warehouse. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, you guys
Sorry,
all meet
guys.
back at the warehouse.
I thought it would take everybody.
That's okay. Let's.
That is fair. I also thought it only had one charge according to Hell of
Yeah, I just tried.
Apparently she didn't know what she was talking about. I say before
No, that
we
was
get
before we
inside.
slept.
Yeah.
But
It was before we slept.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You
That-
thought it was a. We'll
We never actually identified. She
we'll
she
do
never
that
told
later.
us.
I'll explain.
I
later.
will.
she
Once we get together,
said when she was grabbing the steps that you only had that.
let's get.
Oh, we also
Let's-
found this box of slime.
Yeah. It's oozy.
Can you eat it?
It cleans a sword. It's pretty good.
What's the song from Ghostbusters 2?
Ghostbusters 2.
Remember when they make the statue?
Oh,
of
higher and higher?
Higher and
Higher and higher. Start singing higher and higher, Bard.
I don't think he knows that one.
Can't find me love. Higher, higher.
Does like a toaster start jumping?
No, the box does.
I know that song, baby. That's
Yeah. They made this. I mean, it was pink ooze.
Otree just stares.
Just get used to it.
It likes rust.
Our weirdness is a process.
Do we want?
If anyone has
do we
any
wanna talk
rust,
to
it
Kabak?
likes rust. Yeah.
At some point, yes,
We
probably.
can get
Have him,
here.
have
We
him
can get
clean
here.
up all the weapons and armor and stuff from the fight before.
You get a strange feeling.
Oh dear.
Ooh, my tail tingles. You don't have a tail. That you know of.
Oh dear. Okay. That was weird. But, you know,
Tell that fucking dwarf that I will have his head.
that just was in our head.
It said it's gonna have your head, buddy.
What did I do?
I'll roll it back up. I'll send a message later. Do we
I
want?
pissed someone off. I'm not. I mean, I thought we did
I
this
mean,
collectively as a
We
group.
should just change the name now to the scroll of shit talking. That's all we're doing is shit posting
No,
each other.
I was gonna say, like, we call it a telegram scroll, but can they see when we read the
No!
message?
No! Identify the sword. I'm gonna go kill a fat bastard.
That's what it is. That's
I need to know what the sword is. What does the sword do? You, sword, now.
It won't work until
you too.
I can't stop laughing at you. I love that it took you a few seconds to realize who had the scroll. That was
What does
amazing.
the sword do?
That made my night. That it took you. It
Man,
won't work
yeah.
until you attune it to yourself.
Right, but once I attune it to myself, what does it do?
It's a copy. It's a mimic. It's the sword of the mimic.
Okay.
Literally, it's a mimic. You hold it. You say the command word. It'll copy whatever it's touching. That's non-living material.
So battle axes
Okay.
for days or hammers.
And it's poofable?
It sits in an extra dimensional pocket.
That I can summon?
Yes.
Is it enchanted?
Very enchanted.
There you go.
I'm gonna focus.
It was
for now. You guys
enchanted
mind?
by-
I'm serious. I need a weapon.
Fine,
You
yeah.
said that. Hey,
You shatter everything.
The
you
great
encha-
goblin Thaco enchanted it almost 3 years ago. We took it from their tribe. Please,
You
just
said it.
You?
Problem,
What?
Thaco.
yeah.
enchant. You keep an eye on the area. You two keep an eye on our friend.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
I'm
make
focusing
a,
on the
I'm gonna go
sword.
make a message.
He's making a message, apparently.
See if you can use your people to find out where Fat Bastard is.
I'm gonna use Whispering Wind.
Whispering Wind. Okay, you're using your. Okay.
I'm using my spell,
Yep.
casting Whispering Wind.
Uh huh.
Target Kavarlax.
Understood. 25 words.
Oh, we're going old
Or
rules,
less.
huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, the phrases.
Go ahead and think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Jaka,
Yes.
your roll from earlier.
Yeah.
As you're sitting there, scrying is not instantaneous. You are a diamond in the rough. You are the
Yeah, yes.
aspect of this kind of magic. That's why you can do it a lot easier than other creatures can. Somebody is attempting to scry in this area. You only have a few moments to try to counteract that.
Okay.
Now, you can try, but bear in mind, it's not like you have the spell prepared to make sure it can't happen. Like, that's what they did to you in that room. They had a spell that stopped scrying. They activated it. You are literally going to try to stop them from scrying by using your magic to counteract theirs the same way that one of these guys would cast a counter spell. So it's more of you using your essence to block the scry, and while blocking, you will need to concentrate to keep it from being blocked. So until you can learn a way to stop scrying, you will have to be constantly on your guard from this.
Okay.
Are you going to attempt to stop the scry?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll its opposing rolls. You get a
Right.
+5 because of your because of you.
Yeah, okay. And this is just the roll plus that?
I'm sorry, your level, wisdom modifier, and
So plus 50.
yeah. Remind me to put that on your sheet. I'm gonna just have a scrying number
Yeah,
for
yeah,
you.
yeah. 21.
Don't bother.
Nice.
Okay, yeah.
There you
I
go.
did it.
Oh, he botched. I want to see him.
I botched.
Oh, good.
How
huh?
does it feel?
Not
How
good.
does it
All right, you sensed it, and you were able to use your magic to counteract the scrying. They're probably getting a this channel is not available right now.
Just the multicolored bars?
Yeah.
I think I saw a nipple,
Yeah, I
guys.
was just gonna say. All right, 25 words.
Do we want him to meet us here?
I'm gonna be at least an hour.
Should other people know that we're here?
We're not gonna. We're not planning on using this for any.
He's
length
probably
of
the only
base.
guy we can really trust.
It's true.
Also, I don't think we're using this for a base for any length of time.
We can't do this.
It's
by
just our
ourselves right
oh
now.
shit hole for
Yeah,
for
until we
the
find another
short
short
term.
Send the message. So, do I have a easier way to words? Do I have an easier way to describe of this location? It's like I can say an address, but like 5532 Spooky Warehouse Lane.
Yeah, you would say the
There's a pretty direct route from Helleview's house.
there. But if you're talking about describing it to
Right.
Lex, southwest corner of District 7, the building with the rubble outside of
District 7. Okay. The message would then be: things went pear shaped. We're being hunted. Emergency. Meet us now at warehouse.
it. Yeah,
blah,
you have
blah,
more
blah.
than enough words to do that. Okay. All right, sounds good. You're sending off that message. Your prisoner has seated himself against a back wall. He's slowly calming down. By the way, you have a 10-minute casting time. for
Yep.
that. sit against the back wall. You're basically concentrating, watching for that spark. Now that you caught it the first time, you're really ready for it. So you're actually going to get another bonus on top of all your other ones because you're concentrating on making sure they don't scry on you. Now, bear in mind, that's something you really want to take care of. That's something you're going to want to figure out how to stop because you can't always be on the defensive like this. You are useless in every regard other than this one right now. Something you're going to want to figure out. So all I need to do at this point, you're trying to...
I'm focusing on the sword.
You're focusing on the sword, so right now you're actually feeling the magic. It's almost like the sword wants to give you a handshake. You're actually learning the sword. You're learning some of the history of the sword as you let this sword merge with you.
Well, let me understand its abilities better, because I'm still not completely clear on it.
You think that if you were, now that you kind of understand it, you think that if you identify it while you're actually merged with it, yeah, you're really going to understand that even better than a normal identify spell. Cool. But you're going to need to do a little bit more work. Right. Also, as you're sitting there, you're realizing that this sword is a little different than other swords. We're going to get back to that in just a second. I need to know what you two are doing, because you're the only two that didn't have a specific goal or activity right now.
Well, my goal is taking care of / watching archery.
Okay.
And so, I would like to play cards with him.
Oh my god.
I have been fighting all day long.
I don't doubt
And I'm kind of hungry, but I don't have time for that right now. And actually, my stomach hurts a little bit. I just want to play a game.
Like
He-
playing a game, or do you want to play a game?
He reaches
We
off to
already
the
did that
sides.
part.
He's sitting on some hay. He reaches off the sides and bunches up some hay and pushes it over. It's like, that sounds nice. Okay, so you sit down and pull out a deck of cards.
I'll go kind of passively walk around, I don't know, some inside, some kind of outside to see if anyone's coming. Just keep watch.
Okay, you're going to keep watch. All right, you're walking around the outside of the building. Okay, we're going to come back to you in just a moment as you're doing your rounds.
It's still dark out, right?
It's still dark out. Yeah, it's right at this point. We're going to say it's 2 in the morning. You guys have had a long
You look
day.
like you need some glow sticks there, Gabe. Twitch, sorry.
Drink. Wait. Oh.
I can't do the finger tech like Doctor Strange, where she's in that crazy.
As you're holding the sword, you feel a pressure against your leg. You look down. There's a 3x3 cube of gelatinous ooze. That sword is being polished clean.
Okay.
You look down at it, and in your mind, you go, "That's a pretty bitch."
I hear that from
From nowhere.
God.
You weren't a religious.
So I have no idea if
boy.
it's a sword or the cube talking to me.
Yes.
Have that thing clean it better.
It's the sword talking to me about the other sword. Really? Oh God.
Oh my god.
Apparently.
I turned my back to the cube so the perf sword can't see the other sword getting cleaned.
So okay, and you sit there. It's confusing. You're having trouble communicating with everyone because
Right, I'm
you're
focused.
concentrating on the magic.
Focusing is hard.
So, tell me something, and be honest. What do you have against tables? All right, so outside, you're walking around the building, and you do see some movement coming out of the shadows in the distance, and you do hear a noise.
And this is when Ashton lit up the
Light
bar.
footsteps on the cobblestone, and every other step, a click, as metal striking the stone.
He's a cane boy.
What do you do?
So clearly I'm aware the thing is here. Can you use like a spot check to try and figure out precisely what or who?
Absolutely. It's a perception check. It's going to count as a listen check, but roll, like I say, perception is your highest of your 3. Listen, spot, or search. So pick whichever's the highest and roll that. This will be your listen check.
Somebody's about to get.
16.
16. It's coming from fairly nearby, one of the alleyways that's leading up to this building. You don't see anything yet. It's an alleyway that's not facing you.
I'll hide.
Okay, you'll hide. Out of the corner, you see a gentleman with a walking stick coming closer. You do recognize him as Elwyn, limping along, coming closer and closer to the
It's like the worst night ever.
warehouse.
This is the all of your fears manifest
Alright.
evening.
I'm gonna try to sneak back inside.
Sneak back inside.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a, move silently. Successful. Yeah, he doesn't notice. You're back inside.
Hey guys, Elwyn's outside.
John, I'm going to say you don't hear that. You are deep in the streams. Gabe, you're still casting. You're almost done. So only the two
Drink.
of you heard that.
You didn't even get furry name. You just went right up real name.
My bad.
Drink.
My bad.
Oh yeah. You know, we never really talked about that. Hey, Orchard, do you know anything about this Halloween guy?
Ellen,
Or the
I was-
bandits and...
not me, but Sir Moss of the River was supposed to check into him.
Sir Moss of the River.
Yes, one of the knights under Sir Gentramorty, but Elwyn doesn't actually have magic. He's merely is linked to an item, so we left him alone.
Okay. So he's not really on your radar.
No, I know who you're speaking of, though. Why? Oh no, I'm sorry. He heard you say
Yeah,
that.
I
He
was
said,
gonna
my
say it's
bad.
right
My
there.
bad. A few moments pass, and you can hear footsteps coming in through that first entryway.
Surprise. What's next?
And the outer door opens. Elwyn's standing there, looks at.
Holding and playing cards.
Oh, that's just great. And that's where we're going to end it tonight. Guys, let's do some outros.
Alright. I am Dusty, Whispering Winds, the Twitch Tinkerfoot, Halfling Bard.
Hi, I'm Jay Blue. My arm hurts, but it still works.
I am Xander as Jaka, who may or may not have made good or bad decisions. I don't know yet. With the scrying.
You'll know soon.
Fuck.
You can see it in the future.
Ah, it's true.
Or the past.
I'm John playing Tarbin, the current wielder of a perverted sword.
Yeah.
And I'm Mackie playing Ashton the Ranger.
Guys, my name's Alkali. I've been your DM. I really hope everyone's having a good time. Thank you so much for joining us, and good night.
Bye-bye. Bye.